Aaron. Wait. Mr. Aaron, come in, please. Y'all do better
Hey, how's everybody doing? So, do you want me to just go in the line?
What do you want?
Oh, you want us to ask questions
Yeah.
first? Awesome. Let's see. Everett, I want you to go first. Stand up, please, Everett.
How did you feel in your first actual game in college?
Well, my first actual game of college, it was a great feeling because there was a lot of people at the game and the game was playing. And it was a special moment. I didn't get in until later on throughout the game, but when I first stepped on the floor, it was an amazing feeling.
Oscar.
When you were our age, how often did you practice?
When I was your age, I practiced every day for a couple hours a day, at least every day. Yeah, my dad, he's a basketball trainer, so I pretty much didn't have a choice, but I just practiced every day.
Jamarcus.
What sacrifices did you have to make to reach your goal in basketball?
Well, like I was saying, just when I was in middle school, I used to practice every day for hours and hours. I didn't really get the time to, do a lot of other things, but when I was in school, I did joined a lot of clubs. I was in band and choir in middle school, so I think it was just the sacrifice of not being shy and just being able to, get involved with everything that's around me.
Giselle.
What's your biggest challenge at school?
In college, the biggest challenge in college is time management. I think that's the key to college. Just being able to make sure that your day is planned correctly because we're very busy in college. Most college students are very busy. They have internships. I have basketball, and you have to do all that with school and hanging out with friends and everything with that.
Louise.
Do you think you're ready right now to go to the NBA?
Actually, I felt that when I was going into college, and once I got to college, I feel like I definitely have a lot more work to do. I hope to be there pretty soon, but I think I still have some more work to do.
Genesis.
What are you going to be drafted? What team do you want to be drafted to?
The Indiana Pacers. That's the team that I think everybody wants to be drafted to from Indiana.
Kevin.
What does it take specifically to get into a college draft?
Well, to be recruited, it takes a lot of hard work. I think the biggest thing that I think is very important is making sure that you keep your grades high. You need to get a certain GPA to get into college, and to be an athlete, you need to keep it for a certain amount of time. So I think that right there in itself is, the toughest part. And then after that, it's just all about just playing as hard as you can from there.
Braylon.
Were your brothers why you decided to play basketball, or was it your own passion?
Well, when I was younger, my dad played basketball. He played at Liberty University, so he installed that in me. And then I think once I started playing when I was younger, I developed that passion as I got older.
Emily.
Why did you choose Seton Hall?
Well, I chose Seton Hall because I've always wanted to play in the Big East or Big Ten. My brother played in the Big Ten, and my brother hasn't played in the Big South, which a lot of teams joined from the Big East. So I've always had that dream of playing at that level. So I felt like if I would have went to Butler, it would have been a little bit too close. They were in the Big East, so I felt like Seton Hall was the perfect scenario for me. Seton Hall is right near New York City, so the media is really high and the market's really good. So I felt like that was a great opportunity for me.
Elizabeth.
If you were not a basketball player, what would you do?
I think I would do something now within the media, because I'm majoring in journalism. So I think it would be, just being a marketer or something along that realm.
Precious.
If you couldn't play basketball, what sport would you play and why?
Well, if I couldn't play basketball, I truly believe that I would probably run track if I didn't play basketball. I was really good at the high jump. I have a high jump record at my middle school, so you know I think I'm a pretty athletic person. So I felt like track would have been a really good sport for me to play.
Am I missing anyone with a question? If I was going to say, if you don't mind, kind of talking to them a little bit about, and I know you've touched on it a little bit, but kind of your journey as a student athlete. Obviously, your goal as a basketball player would be to be in the NBA, but kind of talking about your journey to get to that point, just because a lot of kids say, you know, I want to be a professional basketball player, I want to be, you know, in the NFL, and kind of what it takes as far as dedication and
Okay. Well, for the most part, I started playing when I was 3, like I said. I went to Fox Hill Elementary School in Washington Township, which is not too far from here. So, you know, I just developed a passion of the game. Me and my friend David and Robbie, you guys don't know them, but you know, it was us 3, and you know, we really played every single day outside of my house, my driveway, every day. I play with my brothers Eric and Evan pretty much every day, and I think you know, growing up, I think the biggest adjustment for me was you know, trying to chase, you know, what my brother was doing, because you know, I used to see my brother in high school do well. You know, I wanted to do just as well as him. So I think growing up, I think it's important for you guys to have people that you guys look up to, and try to chase what they're doing, and to, you know, make sure you guys push yourselves, because you guys are going into middle school. So the one thing that I felt like when I was in 6th grade, I felt like, you know, I was kind of lost, because I didn't really join any clubs. I didn't really do anything. I felt like I was just kind of there. And I think once my 7th grade year came, I joined the band. I mean, it wasn't basketball that I think helped propel me to be a better athlete. I joined the band. I don't know why I did it, but but I think
What'd you play?
the tuba.
Excellent.
I played the tuba. And then while being in band, my 8th grade year, I joined the choir too. So I think things like that really did help me propel myself, you know, to interact with other people. I think that's the key. I think you guys are going into middle school next year, 7th, 8th grade. I think that's the key. You guys need to make sure that you guys are active with other people, getting to know other people, and to look for opportunities to make yourself better. So that sets you up for high school, because when you get to high school, the high school numbers are really big, and one thing that you don't want to do is just be a number. You want to be able to stand out and be great in high school, whether it's joining a club, being active, joining the student council. I think that's very important going into college, because the habits that you guys develop now will help propel you guys when you guys get to college. And then from then on, then you guys can you know, do what you guys want to do, and you guys will find the passion that you really like from joining clubs. I think joining clubs will help you guys know who you guys are better.
Sign, bring it on up, and he'll sign it. I'm gonna be ready to send him to the next. Oh, he has a, yeah.
Thank you.